Did you see the protesters at the Bernie Sanders rally? These are Bernie supporters ripping the microphone from him and taking over a Bernie rally. And he looks confused and a little scared. I mean, listen, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, Republican, Democrat, it can't be easy to have somebody jump up and rip the microphone from you. But in Bernie Sanders' case, he just gave up real quickly. And this young lady took over in a way that I don't think you'd see happening at a Trump rally. I don't see somebody jumping up and ripping the microphone away from President Trump. I just don't see that happening. Do you? But it happened to Comrade Bernie.
Bernie, I'm your biggest supporter. Bernie, I'm your biggest supporter, and I'm here to ask you to stop propping up the dairy industry and to stop propping up animal agriculture. I believe in you.
So they cut her mic. Bernie tried to push her away, and of course he couldn't. And she just took over and wanted him to stop propping up the dairy industry, and he gave up, and he and his wife got on the stage, and they left, walked off the stage. They got pushed off the stage by activists who are his supporters. His own supporters are kicking him out of his own rally. That's a Bernie rally. Like I said, you see that happening at a Trump rally? Because you know what I see happening at a Trump rally? I see the President of the United States at the Daytona 500 in what should have given every American chills. Air Force One doing a low flyover over the Daytona 500. I mean, you talk about making an entrance. The President, the First Lady got in the Beast. The presidential limousine did a lap around the Daytona 500 Speedway, and then the President got the race underway.
Daytona International Speedway, we love our country, and it's truly an honor to be with all of you at the great American race. Gentlemen, start your engines.
And Trump haters' heads exploded all over the country, north, south, east, west. They're so upset. They don't know what to do. You know how many people are there and it did get postponed, the actual race, due to rain. I think they're going to run it today, if I'm not mistaken. To over 200,000 people at that speedway. Almost 250,000 people cheering the president, cheering the first lady. Oh, there's Air Force One swooping down. Oh, there's the presidential limousine. Oh, there's the flyover. Oh, the president is saying, gentlemen, start your engines. Who's going to beat that? Come on. Who's going to top that? Bernie? Mayor Pete? Bloomberg? Bloomberg, every hour of every day, brings new revelations of some of the disgraceful things Mike Bloomberg has said about different categories of people. I mean, he has trashed women. He has trashed minorities. Now he's trashing skilled tradesmen and farmers. A video popped up from him at a conference in 2016, and this went viral over the weekend, and it went viral for good reason.
I could teach anybody, even people in this room, so no offense intended, to be a farmer. It's a process. You dig a hole, you put a seed in, you put dirt on top, add water, up comes the corn. Then we had 300, you could learn that. Then you have 300 years of the Industrial Society. You put the piece of metal on the lathe, you turn the crank in the direction of the arrow, and you can have a job. And we created a lot of jobs. The information economy is fundamentally different because it's built around replacing people with technology. And the skill sets that you have to learn are how to think and analyze. And that is a whole degree level different. You have to have a different skill set. You have to have a lot more gray matter.
Do you comprehend how obnoxious that is? Do you recognize how offensive that is? You think that guy is going to fight for hardworking Americans who are have a trade? Air conditioning repairmen, people who are skilled tradesmen. I mean, do you think, I mean, not only are they not hardworking according to him, they're not very smart. I mean, if you were smart, you wouldn't be doing that for a living anyway, now would you? You'd be a billionaire like him. You're a farmer? Anybody can be a farmer. You put a hole in the ground, you put the seed in the ground, you watch the corn come up. He has complete and utter disdain for people who get their fingernails dirty. He's a jerk. He's a clown. He's a little short, big-mouthed elitist. He's had a lot of success with the Bloomberg brand and has made a lot of money. He broke the rules to be New York's mayor longer than he should have been because he threw out term limits because he was so arrogant and obnoxious and he had the votes on the city council. See, I've been through New York in all the years of Bloomberg. I know what this guy's about. He's a clown. And he has zero regard for hardworking Americans who are farmers, who are tradesmen, who work in different skills, have a skill set that doesn't involve sitting in front of a computer and trading stock or something. This guy is the worst. Do you think Donald Trump would ever say something like that about hardworking Americans? That's why hardworking Americans, like those who went to the Daytona 500 yesterday, were roaring with approval for Donald and Melania Trump. And this is why nobody's going to beat him.